G'day ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 online money method video. In this video today, I'm going to be showing you many different ways to make millions of dollars in the game this week as a solo player. Of course, if you do go on to enjoy today's video, then leaving a like and subscribing is greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have got an absolutely stacked week for making money in GTA Online this week, and I'm going to show you guys many different money methods. Let's get into money method number 1 this week. Make your way to the Rockstar featured series icon in Legion Square and walk into this pink circle. Press left D-pad and go on call for the job, or alternatively go to your pause menu, go to online jobs, play job, Rockstar created races, and select any of these 7 open wheel races that are currently paying quadruple money and RP. Yes, that is right, 4 times money and RP this week only in GTA Online. It's for all consoles, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, the enhanced version, you name it. Go and do it now. Be sure to drop your gamer tags in the comment section down below and help each other out. You're going to have an absolute blast with the open wheel races this week, and you'll make a bunch of money along the way. You can see in the gameplay here, this start was pretty frustrating sometimes, or I find not just sometimes, all of the time. Pretty much every open wheel race in GTA Online, unless you have a good lobby, is pretty much going to result in this being your first lap. So unfortunately, had a terrible start, pretty much wrecked the car, and you can see the rear tires and also the rear spoiler or the rear wing was completely destroyed. But nevertheless, I was able to get back into the race lead after a few laps, after 10 laps in particular. So what I would recommend if you want to maximize your profits in GTA Online this week with the open wheel races, if you're the host, I would definitely recommend setting any race to 10 laps. You could do 5-lap races. You can have more fun. These would be quick, sharp races, and you'll probably find a lot more people will stay in them. The main aim is really you're trying to start the race with at least a full lobby, like 16 players. This race here started with, I believe it was 8 players, and we ended the race with about 5 players, or I think it was 3. I think there was like 3 players that didn't finish. So yeah, overall, this race did take quite some time. You can see it was around maybe 12 minutes, let's say, by the time everyone crossed the start-finish line, but you will be able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. For this race win, I was able to make $91,000. So with a full lobby and winning that race, you'll be able to make at least up to $250K for a race win. Let me know how much you guys have made from the open wheel races down below, and if you win 2 races this week, you'll make an additional 100K for the weekly challenge. Right, money method number 2 this week in GTA 5 Online is your regular weekly time trial Mount Gordo with a part time of 46.3 seconds. You're not going to need to set a waypoint. You're just going to want to follow the exact route that I am taking on screen here. You cut under that bridge, the initial start of this time trial here, and eventually you are climbing Mount Chiliad, or Mount Gordo, let's say. So from this angle here, eventually, yeah, try not to fling off the bike like that could have happened there very easily. Eventually, we're climbing the mountain here. You want to get over this point here. Just use that rock to sort of launch you up into the air and land onto the other side of the terrain there, or on the mountain. Eventually climbing up the mountain still, keep popping wheelies and just try and keep it cool, calm, and collected. From this point, we're getting to the end of this time trial here. Just pop over the top here, and eventually you'll complete it. You'll make $100,000 in next to no time. Definitely recommend the Batty 801 for this one. Right, money method number 3 this week in GTA 5 Online. Make your way to Franklin in your phone and give him a ring. From this point, you'll see the option to request a payphone hit. Of course, you will need to own an agency to be able to do this. So from this point, not Lester, get away Lester. From this point, Franklin will give you a ring. He'll say, hey, I've got a payphone hit for you. Or he's not going to ring you. There's going to be a blue icon on your map here. You will see it's right around the corner here, and this is a payphone hit. So we're going to go over to the payphone. We're going to answer the phone, press right D-pad, and you'll be brought to this cutscene here. Franklin's going to give you the laydown of what the target is, or who the target is that we are going after and assassinating in the game. From this point, there is an assassination bonus. If you hold right D-pad, you will see the assassination bonus pops up. So for this one here, we need to get a taxi, get our target inside of the taxi, and eventually submerge them in, or submerge the taxi underwater. And from this point, you will receive the full payout on top of the assassination bonus. So this week it's paying double money. You're going to make $90,000 per payphone hit this week in GTA Online. It's such an OG or OP method. It is an OG, but it's also an OP method. There is going to be a cooldown period of 10 minutes, so do keep that in mind when you ring Franklin up again and you can't see that you see that you can't do it. So yeah, do this every 10 minutes. You'll be making millions in no time. All right, money method number 4 this week in GTA 5 Online is our weekly HSW time trial run alternates with a part time of 2 minutes and 38 seconds. So all you want to do is bring your fastest HSW vehicle to the vicinity of the starting area in the purple circle. Bring your way to that circle there, press right D-pad, start the time trial, and then go to your map. So press the pause button, go to your map, and set a waypoint to the yellow icon, which is the end destination. So from this point, you can back out of the map, bring up your phone, go to the job list, quit the job, and when you are ready to do so, you can simply begin your ascent to the end destination. You can see here, I've already basically got flung off the bike. I got back on the bike, and I'm going to show you that there is still plenty of time left to complete this week's HSW time trial. So you want to basically follow the waypoint pretty much right through till the end, except for this portion right here. So instead of going under that tunnel and it gets a little bit confusing with traffic, just cut right across the grass here, eventually cutting across the train tracks, just missing that side guard there, eventually getting onto this highway run here and giving it full beans all the way through to the end destination. I'm always going to recommend the Hakuchu Drag. It's the fastest HSW vehicle or the fastest motorcycle in the game, and it's going to be your best bet in completing this week's HSW time trial. So as you guys can see, following that route there, take that off ramp there, eventually sweeping in that left-hand corner, making your way over this bridge, pretty much following the waypoint from this point here, cutting across traffic, being careful, of course, not to get flung off the bike, and eventually running all the way through to the end of this time trial. You will be able to complete this in plenty of time, or with plenty of time left, you'll make $250,000. All right, money method number 5 this week in GTA 5 Online, you are going to need to own a salvage yard. This week, they are 40% off. It's the prime time to go and purchase one. And you're also going to need to own the tow truck. So the tow truck is also going to have a 40% discount, as well as all of the other upgrades. So you're going to need the tow truck. You want to get inside of it, and you basically want to go and launch the tow truck service that is currently paying double money and RP this weekend game. It's very simple, the premise. All you need to do is pretty much go and pick up a vehicle with the tow truck and deliver it back to the salvage yard. You'll only be able to store two vehicles that you've repoed at a time, and there's going to be a cooldown period of 10 minutes, I believe it is, maybe 5 minutes. When I checked it last, it seemed to be 10 minutes between getting into the tow truck and repoing another vehicle, but there will be about a 48-minute time period between when you deliver the vehicle to when the sale goes through. It's going to pay double money this week. You'll be making around $80,000, if not more, maybe a little bit less depending on the vehicle. It's a great way to make money this week in the game. Definitely give this one a crack. If you don't own a salvage yard, now's the time to get one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a pretty good week for making money in GTA Online this week. Let me know what your favorite method is down below. Mine's going to be the open wheel races. Have a bunch of fun this week making money. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and share it with a friend. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video.